All right, guys. So in this one, we're going to go over, Instagram officially, and then, we're going to build a landing page, just a simple landing page for you. Now, two things for this. First and foremost, you don't need all of these, these marketing techniques. You can use them all. They're all phenomenal. If you do use them all, obviously you 10x your chance of selling a gig and making money on Fiverr. These are just tools in your arsenal, tools in your belt. I'm giving you, all the potential, all the potentialities of making money and all the marketing techniques that I use or that I would use, if I were in your shoes, attacking this problem. So obviously you put your gigs on, then you can, we went over, obviously, just to recap really fast again, you got the Facebook groups, the Facebook messages, the email marketing, obviously, and then the locating gigs and actually selling the gigs to people that request them. Those are all phenomenal ways. Another great way is to build an Instagram page and generate traffic that way and target follow. Now, I promise a little caveat here before I get into any of this really, really briefly. I'm not going to get into any of this in depth because I have courses in depth on all these techniques. I'm just giving you the overall ideas and a little bit of a run through of the process of how you can actually do these. Now, I'm not trying to sell you my other courses. I promise that. I'm just letting you know that knowledge exists and where to find it. I spent endless hours incorporating that information into courses and going over it. And obviously you can find those links to those courses in my student discount links at the end of on my bonus lectures. So feel free to take advantage of that. I do offer a lot of promotions where you can get a lot of these for free. I launch a bunch of courses at once, and then I'll do like a promotion where, you buy one, you get a bunch of them, and then you can utilize all that knowledge. So look out for the promotions that I run. I promise you I'm not trying to sell you my courses on the back end or anything like that. I promise you I'm not trying to sell you, affiliate links. This is not why I'm doing this. I'm literally trying to impart knowledge on you so you can make money through Fiverr. But with that being said, some of the best ways are the ways that I promote. So obviously I do earn commission when you purchase through my links, full disclosure, because I'm all about keeping it real with you guys and being honest. I do appreciate, when you click my links and you purchase the services through that. So whether or not you purchase potentially Atomic Email Hunter, that's at your discretion. You don't need it, but it helps. I'm also going to promote Wix in this one because Wix is phenomenal. I literally use Wix for building all my websites. I have about 18 Wix accounts. You can see one here that I have premium service on. This is my social media marketing website that I don't really use anymore, but it just serves as kind of a business card for my business. I run multiple online businesses. I've done this. I've used all these services myself, so I promote the ones that I like and that I legitimately use. I wouldn't promote something that I don't believe in, that I don't think that you guys can profit from. So with that being said, we're going to move on to Instagram. Now, I'm not going to go into depth with Instagram because I have a whole Instagram marketing course that you guys can take and utilize the knowledge in, and that is how to turn Instagram into a business. So search that if you'd like. You can also click my name on any one of my courses, and it will show you all my lectures, all my courses that I offer. I'm not going to go into depth with it. Essentially what this is it's literally just building a page. To start building a page, just to give you an overview, you don't need anything crazy. You just need to put 9 pieces of quality content on your page. Start addressing the fact that you need 9 quality pieces of content, because when people come to your page, they're going to see your 9 pictures first. They might not necessarily scroll down, but they are going to see 9 pictures, so you want 9 pictures of good quality content. Now, this one is one that I use for all my courses. It doesn't have a bunch of followers, it doesn't get ridiculous engagement, 700, 800, 500, some comments here and there, but this is annoying me. Can I help? Ignore this. But one of the things that you can do is you can set up an Instagram page and then you can target follow. So essentially what that is, and this is generating free traffic. Remember, this is 100% free. One of the methods that I teach is target following. So if I had let's just pretend for example that I was selling a bunch of gigs on Fiverr, like I am email marketing wise, and all my gigs were tailored around digital marketing, and a couple of them were email marketing. One of them was social media marketing. The other one was, setting promotion or building a website or something like that. I would make an Instagram page tailored around that, with a clever name and some pieces of content that are relevant. And then I would start target following and driving traffic. And what I mean by that is I'd search for an established page already that already has a following, that already has engaged people, and I would start following the people that engage with their content. But you can't do this unless you put a website in your bio and draw and ignore how this looks. Obviously, this looks different in mobile. I'm on the desktop right now to show you guys. But you want to put a website in your bio so that when people come, they have the potential to click to obviously engage with your content and then engage and click your link. And what your link will either take you to is you can just link it to Fiverr if you want. I actually suggest linking it to a landing page and collecting those people, you know, just so you can potentially remarket to them in the future. Because just like I talked about email marketing in the past lecture, I understand the value of capturing an email so that you can continually market to them. Because if somebody buys a gig once, yeah, they might buy a gig once, but you might never see them again. If you capture their email, you can sell them multiple gigs over time. So that's the importance of that. Just to kind of give you a quick reiteration, let's assume that this is an email marketing page and I have my landing page, which is setting up the landing page will be the next overview lecture. Let's just pretend that this is a landing page for my Fiverr gigs and my email marketing content. This is 9 quality pieces of email marketing content pictures. The next step is going to be target following. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to search, maybe I search email marketing. And email marketing robot comes up. Let's see if he doesn't have any, he doesn't have a good following. Let's go email marketing pro. Bad one again. Email marketing. Why does this keep loading on me? Marketing. Come on, one of these people have to be good. Wow. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to MailChimp. If it lets me. MailChimp. This is a piece of automation software. I talk a lot about automation software on my YouTube channel and in my Instagram course, so feel free to check that out. I'm not going to go into that right now. This is a free piece of automation software that I recommend. I actually use it. It's right here called Auto Instantly. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel for free content related to all my courses. There you can find a lot of stuff like that. If you're looking for the specific automation software, it's Digital Hustle. That's my email channel. That'll also be linked in the bonus lectures. So let's just assume, obviously MailChimp is an automation or an email software that I use. So I know that it deals with email marketing. You can find, whether you're on mobile or whatever, you can find related pieces or related pages to what you're talking about. I know that MailChimp's a related page, so I'm going to use this one, but obviously, you're just going to have to search a little bit. So you're not going to follow their followers. What you are going to do is you're going to follow the people that are engaged with their content, because you know that these are legitimate engaged followers. So I'm going to click this link. Obviously, I can't do it on desktop, but if I were on a mobile phone right now, I might go in and I'd follow all the people that like this post. And what that would do is, little caveat before I get into that, you don't want to follow more than 50 to 60 people an hour. Instagram's algorithm will flag you for that. But 60 to, let's say you follow 60 people an hour. Let's just run the numbers really fast. And I always like to do this, and this is why I believe in automation software so much. I actually don't have an affiliate link for Follow Liker, but I recommend Follow Liker if you're interested in purchasing a software. I don't make any money off that. I'm in no way affiliated with them, but it's a phenomenal service. Let's just run the numbers here. There's 843 people here. If I follow, 50 people even in an hour, that's 24 hours in a day. Obviously, I won't be awake for all those. Let's say I follow 50 people every hour for even 15 hours a day. 50 people times 15. And that is 750 people. So that's 750 people a day that I'd follow. Now, you can imagine if you'd follow, that for a week. That's times 7. That's a little over 5,000 people that you follow every week. Now, what that will do is, going back, you already know that they're interested in email marketing because they follow that page and they're engaged with that page. What that will do is, every single time you follow somebody, it's going to send them a notification that so-and-so followed you. What they're going to do is then 99.9% of people are literally going to click whoever followed them and check them out. A good majority of people will also follow you back or engage with your content. So, running the numbers, if you followed 50 people every hour, target followed obviously with this technique on pages that are related to your niche. If you followed 50 people every hour for 15 hours a day for a full week, that's 5,250 people that you're following. Now, let's take a low approach and say that maybe 20% of those people, sorry, that was 5,250, I believe. We'll take a low approach and say that even only 20% of the people follow you back, and that's really, really low. Generally, it's probably going to be more like 30 to 50% of those people follow you back, especially because you know that they already like email marketing and your page is set up to email marketing. That's what target following is, essentially just giving you the gist. All right, let's run the numbers. Assume that 20% of those people followed you back. That's 1,000 followers that you have right there. 1,050 followers following you back in a week because you did target following 50 people an hour for, a week. Now, even if you took that lower and you divide that by 2 and you say that 10 people, or 10% of the people followed you, that's still 525 people that followed you in a week. Now, let's multiply that by 4 in a month, and that's 2,100 people. I hope you're following the math here. That's really, really low ball. That's assume that every person that you followed, 10% of those people followed you back. That's still 2,100 people that follow you in a week. Now, out of 2,100 people that follow you, that's 2,100 people that have the potential to come to your Instagram page, click your link, and potentially purchase your gig. That's the power of target following on Instagram, and that's the power of Instagram marketing and generating free Instagram traffic. Remember, guys, this is 100% free. This doesn't cost you anything. Now, in the next lecture, I'm going to get into building just a simple, it doesn't have to be complicated, it doesn't have to be complex, because everyone talks about, oh, they want this fancy, because I used to build websites for people, and I know this from experience. I would start, the process of asking people what they wanted their website to look like, what specifications that they wanted, and everybody always wanted, 99.9% of the people wanted this fancy looking website that did all these, these cool little tricks and had all these little gadgets. And the simple fact of it is, it might look nice, but does it convert? Does it work? And I've found that the simpler your website is, the more it converts. You don't need some fancy website. You don't need all the bells and whistles and gadgets and stuff. You just simply need something that works, something that does what it's supposed to do. So the next one, I'm going to talk to you about how you can build a website 100% free. I'm also going to talk to you about why you might not want to build that website for free. And, obviously, I like Wix. You can use any other one that you'd like. There's a million of them out there, but you don't need any money to do this method. I'm going to talk to you and teach you how you can build it for free.